Right, how does that now work?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Uglov's Armoury. Good morning to those of you who are out west, and for those of you that are in the Far East. It's very much evening,
Yep.
I guess. Night time. Right then, so this evening we are looking at the grimdark terrain. This is a pretty special piece of kit for me and the channel, because this is the first, if you like, the first thing that I made and started on YouTube. So if you go back to my first ever YouTube video, it's me stood in this room with this lot half printed and laid out on a much smaller table. It's actually on an 8x4 table, not an 8x6 table.
Yeah.
So there we go. So good evening, Chris. You doing all right?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
So what have you been up to? You were telling me your 3D printer's not working as well as you used to.
One of the FDM printers, has pulled itself to pieces.
Oh dear.
One of it's got a fan on the front to cool part of it, and basically it's not powering up. So,
right. Okay.
So I'm just gonna replace the whole lot.
Okay.
And then take the other bits to pieces, and then see what's gone wrong on the board and that sort of thing.
I see. Right then, let's see if this works. Is this working? No, I'm on the wrong one there. So what I'm doing here is just seeing if, there we go, look at that. See?
Yep.
There you can close in a bit, and there you can zoom from a distance. So one of the things we're doing tonight, as well as building up the Forge World, is we are, I've got another of these Instalink cameras, and the quality is pretty good.
Yep.
And it gives us the ability to have the camera at the other end of the room and pan it around a little bit if we want to. So I can kind of do that and get us into frame a little bit, you know. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. So there we go.
Evening, Kevin. Oh,
who else have we got? Everyone's piling in at once. There's Dr. Vesuvius as well. Good evening, all of you. So yeah, I'm really.
And Charles as well.
Charles, Charles did mention he was hoping to join us. So as well as getting the terrain out tonight, I've got this other camera. So we've got the overhead cam, which is the one we used in the most recent game, which is the one that Dr. Vesuvius was sort of saying it made it easier to follow the game. Right now, I don't think we're going to get too much joy out of it. We're going to go on game, and you can kind of we can see.
Here's a box.
Yeah, there's a box, and there's another box and another box. So when we get going a little bit, we're going to switch to that camera, and we're gonna see what's happening. So right now, what I want to do is I want to get this thing set up as much as possible. Normally, when we set this up, we've got a kind of a bed, like a 3D printed light box that we put down on the table. I've decided not to do that tonight because it's a lot of extra work to get that out. Yep. And I know that's okay because I can see it on the shelf in the garage. Right. It all looks okay. What I'm more worried about are things like these kind of platforms, this bit here that goes on the colonnades. Yep. These are the bits that I need to know if they're okay or not, because if they're not, we're going to have to do something about it for Saturday, you know. And obviously, there's boxes all over the table. So first thing I want to do is get that on there and see if we can get the colonnades across the table. So what we need to find are a bunch of these, okay, and a bunch of, so they kind of go that way because they're going to have the like the archways on the ends of them, okay? And I think it's something like that and a small bit, or maybe it's even less. I can't even remember how they go if I'm honest. So let's see if we can do that. I don't know where this goes. I think some of these go in the middle here as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to stick a load of tape on it when we're done. Yeah, and we'll be able to, we'll be able to
remember that we ended up just firing stuff off, didn't we?
Yeah.
These, especially this stuff.
Oh yeah, they've got
this
to,
stuff hides under.
yeah,
Hides
and it's got
behind.
to support that
Yeah.
end, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what everybody says. Let's have a look. So we've got some people chatting here. Looks about like we're about to make this is Kevin, great big wedding cakes. And you're not wrong. I mean, it does look like great big wedding cakes. Let's face it. I mean, it really does. So let's get that around a bit like that. It's got to be more on that angle.
Yeah.
We know we need to get these. I'm not sure if it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4 pillar join. You've got to put lots of. There's got to be lots of these junctions. Okay. There's got to be a junction like here.
Yeah.
All right, and then there's got to be at least another junction like that. Looks, I think that's too long, but we'll give it a go. Okay, so we need another one of these at the end where those boxes are. So push all that down, and then we're going to put these were like this, so that needs to go on that end.
Well, that's gone on that.
Or that's that one. No, this is the wrong way. So this actually has to go all around the other way. All right, so that can go there at the end somewhere and form a thing. Okay. So there you go. Join up to that now. Now you've got to flip it round.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So unfortunately, it looks like Dr. Vesuvius is not able to make it to D&D night for one reason or another. They're on hiatus. That has to go at the end of that. You need another thing in there. There you go. Now that's looking okay. And so yeah, hurrah, playing with terrain. If only I could remember how it went together.
Right, but these have got some of the things still.
That's stuck on it, yeah, but that's from the other game we did with them.
Oh, right,
that's not from this game. So let's put.
I'm sure that definitely that
there.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
That
You're
looks
right. These longer ones do go at the back, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I'm sure they do. And there, and then let's have a look in the boxes now. Oh, there's some bits there. So if we do this, look, okay, and if we lift this board on there now, it'll be a start, yeah. That's looking good, Chris.
Yeah, I think
Happy
that needs to
days.
move out. I think that needs to move over because I thought
This
needs
to move.
That moved, but let's
just get this on and see, because I think it looks like it's too far out. But hang on, it goes there, doesn't it? So put those in there because they'll support the weight. Yeah. So we're going to lift this. We're going to lift this in. Okay. Let me zoom back out. There we go. We can see what Chris is doing now. There you go. So that goes like that. Okay. So it needs to go your way about 4 inches. So this all needs to come out far enough so that there's like a roadway that sits on top of it. Okay. So that just needs to slide out a bit. So it doesn't have to be exact. Yeah. It just has to be close enough tonight. And we need to get the lid on it, you know, the top. So that's actually a pretty good start. Yeah. I don't know if we can show that from above.
With all the boxes that are in the way.
Well, we can show it from above.
All right, yeah.
So it's not looking, it's going to be hard for people, I think, to see the... to see what's going on there. Yeah, it's not great, is it, guys? If I do that, there you can kind of see the edge of the table there. That's quite a nice view, I suppose. Yeah. So that's what we're going on to, and then we've got this other piece here. So if I go back to the room now, so it's kind of coming together. So Kevin's eating right now, and then he's got a baby pigeon to tube feed. Now that sounds like an interesting evening. And Charles is building 40K stuff. We have inspired him somewhat. So
roadway.
That's good to hear. So this goes here in the corner, and this goes kind of here. All right. So now we've got roadway. So what we need first are the joints.
Now I need to get,
and
this, we've got this thing, haven't we, where some of them have got those in that are not.
So those go at the front because they've got the railings on them. Okay.
Yep.
So we can take those out, and the plan is to join them over things like that, because it joins it together, which will be cool. But we need these in first, otherwise the junctions. Otherwise we can't start.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got the junctions as well. That's fine.
Cool. Not that junction though.
Which one? That one?
That one. There should be 3 of them, like that. You see, they go kind of like that. They go like this. Look. There's one there. Yeah, because they've got the towers in front of them.
Yeah.
That's it. So that's cool. So I reckon if we go back to go back to game now, you'll see us building these bits out. So that's the wrong way. So I don't think these are quite in the right place, but it's okay because we'll find a way. Even if they don't sit on properly, Chris, I'm not too stressed tonight.
No, because it's just about making sure that we've got everything.
Have we got enough parts to actually put it together? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's missing? Junctions. Okay. And the shorter bits.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So. Can you work out what goes there? Is that one of them? Yeah, there you go. Happy days. Okay, so that's going well. That is going well. Right. Charles is saying, darn, that table is huge. And honestly, sometimes it feels very big. Sometimes it actually feels very small. It's a crazy, crazy thing. I know what you mean though. It is a decent size, but it does sometimes feel like it's not that big. So
it's not that one. Because we had more at the end, didn't we?
Yeah, so don't worry too much. Just stick this.
No, I just want to see if
put those. Yeah, it's because everything's too far.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Way.
No, that's fine. That's
you just
fine.
need
So
to
but that's
shove it all down. Can I shove it down?
Yeah.
It's going to be a. There you go. How's that?
Yep, spot on. Okay.
Right, there you go.
So I just need another colonnade underneath here.
There you go.
I don't know if it's 2 of them or 1 of them.
Yeah, pop those on. That should do it.
I seem to remember this just stuck slightly out, didn't it, at the end?
Yep. So there we go. That's a good start.
Yep.
All right. That is a good start. And these bits of curb go on here. So that's cool. I'm pretty happy with that. We've got a couple of tiles missing here, but I think they're in this box here. Now that
which
like
tiles?
The tower of these. Yeah, you got a bunch of spares there, but I've got some painted ones here as well. So that goes there. That goes in the middle, because that's got the roadway, and then that goes at the end. Okay.
Yep.
And those are there, and that box is done. So some of these boxes don't have very much in them.
Yeah.
All right. And it can't carry on like this because there isn't enough room to store everything. So this looks like it goes here, and this one is... Can you see a space like that anywhere, Chris? No, that goes down there though, I bet.
Yeah.
I know there's a space somewhere for this.
Right, but I mean, there's a load of board on the floor to put in, isn't there, as well? So
sorry, there's a load. Oh, have you got one there?
No. There's
what about that one?
That one.
No, that one's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Right. So you love how the roads snap together. Well, if only they did snap together. Sometimes they. Oh no. Yeah, no. That's sorry. They don't always. They don't always snap together, do they, Chris?
No.
Sometimes they look like they're going to snap together, and they don't. And we become somewhat disenchanted. I can't remember what that's for. I think that, if I'm honest, I think that is, well, I think it's...
Yeah, but isn't when we got the thing going across, what's that?
Yeah, but that just goes all the way across, doesn't it? It doesn't do anything.
No, but isn't that made up of those? That's
yeah. We want a whole load of them now, please. And then pop that on the front over there, and then look for some shorter bits of it as well. That's it. Yeah, like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I get on the table now. We'll go on the room for this one, because basically we have to get up on the table and do this bit, because as Charles quite rightly pointed out, it is a bit bigger than your standard terrain, and you have to build it like this.
Okay, I'll get those over to you.
Like this, I think, is the way to do it. Well, we don't necessarily need all of them. There's a tiny little spider on the table, and it's running around doing stuff.
I'm very confused.
Yep. Now, this looks like it might be very precarious, and it kind of is, but there's a good reason for it, because as the game unfolds and the artillery barrages come down and this gets broken, you can actually take the whole thing to bits and replace it with craters. And we've done this a few times in games now, and it's absolutely brilliant for building atmosphere. I love doing that. This is too far down the table, but I'm not going to change it, Chris. Okay, so do you want to... Let's put this down here.
Right, this is all to do with up there.
Yeah, so that can start.
May as well just move that out of the way whilst. Yeah, but if I can get the other stuff out, because I can take this to pieces.
Yeah, okay.
I can take this out.
So get this out the way.
Yeah, but let's get. Right, because we've got one more box
of
stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, and all of them.
Yeah, I'm talking about on the table.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay.
I'm going for small victories.
Yeah. Fair enough.
we've got rid of the boxes on the table.
Okay.
Good news.
Well, should we sling them outside?
I'll shove them behind the curtain so they're out of the way. Yeah.
Yeah. If there's room.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
And the rest of that's missing. That's a thing. I bet I hope we find it in here somewhere. Right, and then we want a short bit, and we're done. There we go. There we go. And there should be a short version of these. Yeah, here we go. Look, those.
Right, I'm going to leave these because these are all the smaller parts, the balustrades and the statues.
Just
and everything
line
else.
them up there, and we'll count them.
No,
We won't necessarily. Oh, you're going to put them away for now, are you?
Yeah.
Do you want to pop that on the floor so it doesn't block the view? There we go. And there's those. So
cool.
there's that. That's not working out quite right at the moment, but I'm sure we can get it to work.
Right. So what?
Have you got space for those to go away? Because I don't need those.
No, these aren't.
Those are spares.
This is all
That's
the spares.
all spares.
So these can all now
in
go
my
off the
in my
table.
mind's eye, and I give you this as well. In my mind's eye, when this was being built, I was like, what's going to happen is we've got to take this to the War Games Club in the back of my pickup truck.
I remember us talking about it. Yeah.
And stuff's going to fly off the board and out of the back of the truck. And because yes, guys, that's how I get this to War Games Club, in the back of my pickup truck. Hopefully it won't be raining. I've got a Hilux. It's lovely. All right, this is the big fella. If you want to put that,
that's what I left that up there to, because obviously I'll take it out in a minute. But these are, am I correct? So obviously that's
smashed.
Yeah,
that fell. So put those down there, Chris. The only reason I say that is we need to build the wall before we build this big fella.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need this thing. Okay.
Right.
Charles is saying he'd like to play with his own Space Marines against whomever on that table Titanicus. Well, Charles Marlowe, if you would ever be able to make your way to our lovely island, we would be happy to host a number of games for you on this table. What we're doing now is finding all of these bits and seeing if we can remember how these go. Because if there's one thing we like doing, it's playing great big battles on this table.
So which is the base? Is that the base?
This is the base of that one. Okay, so everything you're getting out is going to end up here.
Is the big one?
It's the big fella, but I can't.
But we need
I need to build this lot first. Otherwise, I'm gonna.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm gonna end up in.
It's all right. I had
trouble.
it in the wrong order.
That's okay.
Right. Okay. And
I guess what I'm saying is we don't need that one out yet, but it's okay because it's still got to come out. Yeah, and that's actually the piece that we need to fix more than anything in the world, because that's the one that broke. Yeah, more colonnades. Yeah, loads of them. Yeah,
loads of them. An actual box full.
Yeah.
Plus
so that
the walkway of the.
Okay, we can put that on then. Can I get this to go together?
How far this goes.
You have to. It start it there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it goes all the way. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't let you run your Land Raiders over it though, I've noticed.
Or through it. Or through
No.
it.
I can't remember how this goes. Just wonder, does that? I think this might just be a tower. Okay. I think that's just a tower that goes there. And that's just a tower that goes down there. If you pop that, what I would do is just knock that in so that it's not poking out.
No, it always pokes out.
Okay, well, don't try and put it in place properly. Just let it be sticking out a little bit for while we do the setup.
We always do.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Oh, excellent. King of the Cheese is here as well.
Right.
He's just arrived. Great to see you there. You're just joining us while we put this mammoth table together. It's great to see you live. Where are we going with these boxes? Am I going to start putting some down here?
Yeah.
Because we're running out of room there.
Right. Okay. This is the stuff that you're actually wanting.
Yep. Perfect.
This is the one.
This is the one, is it?
This is the one. And
okay, let's have it.
It's already built. So
yeah,
at least...
okay. Happy days. So we should just be able to go like this.
Yeah.
And
I'm just taking these out so I don't catch them.
Okay. I wonder if that is that then. There we go, guys. That is that, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what it looks like if, what are we saying here? I'd love to see a horde of Tyranids. Well, that's what we're going to do. So what I'm what I'm going to do at the game on Saturday, because we are actually taking it to the War Games Club, what I'm planning to do is basically try and make a little video. The sound is a bit of a challenge, but I'm gonna try and make a little video of what we get up to with this game, because I reckon it's going to be an absolute blinder of a game. We've got 4 players each side. There's some incredible painters at the club. There's going to be some lovely figures playing on the board. So it's going to be brilliant to see what they bring. There's that side, so you can go. We're going to go here now, like this. Oops, that's fallen off. If we do this, look. Hold on, Chris.
Well, no, it's all right. You can sort that out. I'm just trying to get rid of a box.
Yeah. What's going on here?
Oh, by the way, it's not a Warhammer gaming club. It's a gaming club.
Is it a gaming club?
Don't have a go at my, don't leave my board games out.
Oh yeah. That's a good point, Chris. Yeah. So when we go to,
whilst let's be honest, when Warhammer is as popular as it is.
When we go to Jersey Privateers, which is the gaming club, Chris and Bryce tend to play. You tend to play. Your Carnival is your favourite at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
that can go away, Chris.
Yeah, but this weekend it's going to be Batman animated series, the board game.
Oh, okay.
And
so we won't get them
Mansions of Mystery.
Mansions of Mystery.
Mansions of...
Okay.
No. I'll have to remember. It's a Cthulhu.
Cthulhu-based game. It sounds Cthulhu-based.
Mansions of Madness, I think.
That's one I remember. Yeah. I'm sure the guys will avidly correct us.
Not read the rules yet, so that's
the
only challenge on that one. But it's run by we're going to do it later on because it's run via an app.
Okay.
So your choice is the card, what appears, what objects appear, and everything else are actually generated through the app rather than through physically drawing cards.
Right, I see. Okay. So now what we've got here is we've got these into place. And that one down that end. Can you see the kind of circle of tabs? It goes on there. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see how this is looking on game now. So there you can see, guys, the table's starting to come together. What we do now, before you put all those on, Chris, every other one has a gun.
Yep.
All right. So
we'll start there.
And
whoops.
Now you're in trouble.
Yeah.
So
straight on again.
What we need to do is get the small, you know the box that had all the small, kind of the smaller bits in it. Let's just check we've got the guns and the statues, because that's one of the things I want to make sure that we've got.
And I've realised we've got this wrong, because that is supposed to be this way, because there was always definitely more guns on the front.
That's it. There you go. That's perfect, and then you just have to manage that however. Okay, so we've got a bit of a challenge here because this is in pieces.
Yeah.
So if you want to grab the super glue off the painting tray, I'm gonna pop it together down here somewhere. Okay, so this is one of the bits that hit the deck in the garage.
Where am I looking?
Down there.
Oh, right. Okay.
Should be there. The super glue and the activator should be down there.
Yeah.
That's the one, and that's the one.
Yes,
the other one I can't get the lid off, so it's glued on proper tight. So that's it. Okay.
You mean this one?
That one will come off.
Okay. All right.
The other one is the one that really won't come off.
All right.
It's proper glued, so you can take it off, and it brings the whole innards and everything. So that's done. Right.
I got an interesting Gorilla Glue one that's actually got a brush and and a nozzle.
Okay.
I tend to use the brush, pull it out.
Yeah.
Press the model against that, and then
you see me doing this. Yeah. So it works though, does it?
Yeah, and therefore it doesn't dry out.
Right. Okay.
I don't know about anybody else, but these ones we've designed this so it never gets clogged. I've never quite, always at some point.
I struggle really badly with super glue, and I always get it clogged, and it's because I'm a very, very messy worker. Let's see if we can get this back together, because this is absolutely smashed to bits. Yeah, Mansions of Madness isn't that new of a game, is it?
No.
It's been around a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I know there's
lots of expansions for it as well.
Right. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure a few people have played that and said to me, Noel, you should really play this game, and I've never quite managed to get into it. How's that going? Is that all right? Can you see where the missing bits are?
Oh yeah.
And I'll help glue it up.
Oh dear. Yeah, the only thing is we're missing some of the parts. That's the biggest problem.
You might find them in the very bottom of the box.
No, I've got the ones that were out of the box that were there. Yeah.
And if they're missing, then there's a good chance they're still in the garage on the floor.
Ah, right.
Under the muck.
Yeah.
So.
Right, now I've got to try and remember how these go together, because that's one thing I can't remember.
Okay. And there's that.
So.
Well, that's pretty cool. Right, that's back together, Chris. As much as it's going to get. Right. Right, you're not ready for these yet.
Okay.
You need to go up with that one.
Yep. Okay. All right. I thought there was one of those underneath it.
And then you need to go columns now. So you get your roundhouse, one of your roundhouses, your taller roundhouse on there. Think other way up.
Okay.
If it won't go, use the other one. Use this one.
Are you sure it's just not the?
Here you go. No, let's
orientation of it.
Let's give it a go. I think it's pretty sure it only goes one way. So this is unusual.
What about that one?
Yeah, go for it. That's probably it. There you go. Right, now you want pillars on the edge.
Right, okay. Not got any of those.
Okay. Have you not found them yet?
No.
Okay. Oh, we're running out of space on that video camera. Let's see if we can go up a little bit.
Right, are they the tall ones or the small ones?
It'll be small ones for now.
Okay.
We're going to have to go up a little bit like that, you see, so we can see what's going on. So there you go. You can see it's bringing the height correct. And so we go yes and 90 degrees. There you go. And now we go on with that. So some people were like, you could stick all this together. And I was like, again, it's actually quite nice if you don't stick it together, because you can make it come apart in the game if you need to.
With the height of this, I've got to be honest, trying to transport this all in one would be an absolute.
It only goes one way because the pillar's not square. It's got an orientation. Yeah. There you go. You're going.
No good.
There we are. So apparently when this is made, it is just over 1 meter high, which is quite cool. And this is FDM printed, and the wall is actually, we've done this and something's gone wrong here. This one is white. Can we get that off?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
So the wall is resin printed, because we were looking at it and it just wasn't sharp enough. It just wasn't good enough. And then Keith started printing this in FDM, and all of a sudden he tuned the FDM printer in. And so, on reflection, we could have printed this wall in FDM, but I can assure you it looks amazing.
Right, so next one.
It looks amazing in resin. It really does. Yeah, we're still going up.
Right,
Okay, so we're going to run out of. We're going to hit the lights, I think, before we get to the top. But keep going. You see those pieces down there? Those go on here.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and these go like this.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember these.
Yeah, and then they've got tiny little bits that go on top of them, which we probably won't put on tonight on account of we don't really need them on tonight. All okay?
Yep, all good.
Get a couple more of these around here. And then we're missing a couple of buttresses. So one of these has got its piece completely smashed off. This one here and this one here.
There's two.
Yeah, okay. Have you found the bits yet, or just one of them?
I've just found one of them.
Okay, let's get one of these back on. Try it on there. Is that it? Or is that it? I think it's that one, look.
Yeah.
Okay, right, I shall put that on. Okay. Yes, it is Engineer Handler Noel. There you go. Right.
Okay, so this.
So Godfrey's talking about, he's got copies of Mansion of Madness. But what I have a larger collection of is Eldritch Horror. But he says they're both very good games. So have you played Eldritch Horror?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Have you heard of it?
Yeah. That was on. I saw that. I didn't get a chance to play it at Games Expo, but it was.
So that's what we were talking about last week, isn't it? Your trip to Games Expo.
Yeah.
Do you need a hand?
No, it's okay.
Is it? Yeah, you've got it.
Come on. Where are you?
Down a bit. There you go.
Yep.
You're in. Okay.
Last one.
So, and I've got this tiny bit here to stick on somewhere. So yeah, basically I was manoeuvring this in the garage one evening, and the shelf is about 8 feet off the ground, and basically one of the boxes with this FDM printed thing in it took a header off the shelf and hit the garage floor, and that's why we've got some challenges. So yeah, go up with that now onto the top. Okay, and we won't necessarily put the rest of the pieces on. But there's that, and then that goes again, and then that'll basically touch the light. So there you go. We've managed to get that off the top of the screen, which I'm very pleased. Or nearly off the top of the screen. Yeah, it is off the top.
Is it that one?
Oh, it might not. Yeah, it might be that one. Okay, we can just do it.
Oh yeah,
just do it. I'll move the thing up so you can just see the top of the screen. There it is, nearly touching the light. Okay, so yeah, it's a beast, that one. It's a really good size. If I switch to room, it will give you an idea of just how big that is. So I'm now stood next to it, and you can see it's like I can just reach the top of it with my arms. I mean, it's huge. So I tell you what though, it draws people in when they see that in the distance. They're careful because that's not sitting right. It just needs to, something's not right there. I'm just worried that it's, so you see, you see these, yeah, you got it now. You got to join them together. Otherwise it won't. There you go. Now it's on.
That'll go on.
And then we need the little towers on there. And that's.
Are we going to put those? Well, see, that's.
No, that's for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll run out of bits.
Well,
because
no, because we've still got the big box.
Okay, so that's what I was worried about, and that's the purpose of this exercise. I'm worried that we're going to run out of bits, but we haven't. We've found another box of parts. So these lights, Dr. Vesuvius is asking, are not very hot at all because they are my brand new LED lights. If I was to get on the table and take a look at the back of them.
So they're not going to be very good in the winter for keeping us warm.
Not really, no. They're not going to be much use. But I mean, even the back of them is not very hot at all. They are by newer, and they've made such a difference to lighting in the studio. Basically, my old LED lights, floodlights, had a really horrible, what do you call it, when it's like a strobe. So if I did any slow-mo photography, well, I couldn't basically because it's strobed, and I had to switch it out for some other LEDs that I've got that were the ones we were using previously, but I only had 2 of them, and they were very, very harsh. Whereas these, I think, are a lot better. So very, very happy with that. So I'd want to get my Marines to the Grand Tower and have them climb it. And the only thing that I regret or don't like about the tower is you can't put the men on it very easily. It's just not got enough platform. Yeah. You know, it's just a shame, but you know, it looks the part. It really does. And so I don't mind too much. We usually designate it as the Sanctum Sanctorum. So let's keep going. And then in the middle of each of these, you've got another piece that goes in the middle, and then you've got the bits that go on the edges. So I don't know if we need to put all of those on, to be fair. Those go over there. They go on those ones. So let's not put all of them on because that's going to
but again,
take
it's just
forever.
We know we've got them.
So we're going to need...
right, so here's all
12.
your balustrades and all the stuff going on the top.
That's cool.
So, we've got, I mean, look, there's loads of the balustrades and everything.
Yeah, right.
So I think
so
we're
I've boxed all of them up.
Yeah.
No risk of a melty FDM tower top, not tonight. In the old days, there would have been, but yeah, we are safe. Okay, excuse me. So that's taken us a good 45 minutes to set up. It's going to give us a good idea of
to part set up.
Yeah,
come on, we can be honest with ourselves.
but this is really useful because we can sort of set some expectations about how long it's going to take at the club. But
what time are we actually getting there?
We're not allowed in till 1:30.
Did Ian say that? Because I thought we had an issue where we had to book it earlier to get the double.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Double check with Ian.
I will do, because if we can get in earlier and get this thing set up, it's just going to make a big difference. I mean, when you're playing, because it's 6,000 points a side Apocalypse, it's going to take a while to play, yeah?
Well, if you think about it, the first job is going to be setting this up.
Yeah.
The next thing is then setting up all
the men
and all the equipment and everything else. So
just
even if everybody turned up at 1:30,
you're in the shop.
Yeah, if everybody turned up at 1:30, and this was ready, it's
still going to be ages. An hour. Yeah, it's still going to be ages. So there's a load of statues.
So so just looking at that, I mean, you could be at 4 o'clock before you even start.
Before you roll a dice, yeah. Well, I've been there before.
Well, so we have. Yes.
I've been there before. I don't want that again. So yeah, I might ask them if we can go in a little bit earlier. I mean, it's looking pretty good, isn't it? Have you got any? Oh look, there's another bit of busted tower.
All right. Okay,
Have you got any of those but shorter?
No, not in any of these.
Mate, is there any in? Are there any in the boxes which have got the balustrades in? Just simply because there needs to be some slightly shorter sections because you use them to join. But if there aren't, then we'll just make some on the day with a Stanley knife, you know. It's no problem. Just going to stick this on here. Right, that's it. So how's it looking, Chris? Is it drawing a blank?
It is. Right, all your boxes are definitely empty over there, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. These have just got those in. There's nothing else
Right.
underneath.
That's done.
No.
Should have gone to my
Those are empty.
other cam for that. There we go. Gonna have a spin round and track down on it. There you go. There it is, guys. You can see the grand Manufactorum. And now the question is, what do we put in all this kind of space that we've got round here now, where we've got nothing going on? So basically, we've got the railway.
Yeah.
We've got a communications tower, which is almost as tall as the. Basically, we could put a communications tower which comes up to about this high. I think we might just build that quickly and see what it looks like to give a bit of balance.
Yeah.
We've got that thing, which we may or may not use. And we've also got the kind of the reactor building that goes on here.
Yeah.
So let's get this comms tower out and see how that goes. Can you see, have you found the guns yet?
No.
Ah. That's a thing then.
I thought, see, they may be behind the curtains because I thought you had those out. Didn't you have those out for something else?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, let me have a quick look.
Because, yeah.
No. And no. Okay, well that'll give me something to do at the weekend before we go to the club.
Well, you see, the thing is now, what it is if you look at it, you've actually done pretty well. There's not that much damaged stuff.
No.
So it's
only just that one bit of missing stuff. I wonder if it's in one of those boxes on the shelves at the end. It might be, you know. It'll be.
No,
it'll be in one of the bigger ones if it's anywhere.
Terrain.
I see them possibly. Look up. That next shelf.
Which one? This
there,
one?
above that, on that top of that box. What's that? They're not big enough, are they? They're not the big ones. They're the half-size ones for the backs of the things. Right, okay. So they're definitely missing.
Yeah, that's just those.
Oh dear. That's a bit stressful. Right, well, let's have a look and see if they're in here. Because if they're in here, then we're all right, aren't we? No. Right, here we go. Here's Tom's tower. We'll have to see if we can build this. This is a bit of a Krypton factor job as well, because you've got to work out how this thing goes.
Yeah.
It only goes one way, and there's a lot of different parts. Get a few bits on the bottom.
We've built it in so many different ways as well. That's
get a few bits on the bottom, and then let's get it going. So let's have a look. Do you want to just check where we are on camera, and maybe just pan the camera over? Yellow. Yellow. Yeah. There you go.
That way. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm now off camera.
Sorry.
Go the other way.
Go far enough to. There you go. See, keep going.
Okay.
There you are.
That's good.
Right. Okay. So. That hasn't lasted very well. So what I would do is I would start on this. I wouldn't try and put it together on there, Chris.
No, I'm just sort of getting stuff that I know is all the same size, because that's what I did last time when we built it. I remember sort of throwing it in a way in which it was like, right, that goes together. Right, that. Because I know that we swapped and changed loads of things around, didn't we?
Yeah, we just need to put. We just need to put that on there, that on there, one of them on there, and some ends, and we can build up now. So go, go, go. Right. Quicker with more hands. Yeah. Quicker with more hands. But so we're talking about putting it together quicker with more hands. The challenge is people don't know how it goes together. So
if you remember what we ended up doing when we did that, when we did the exhibition day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It ended up being you and I, because Richard was there trying to be helpful,
but
he never built it. So it's like
didn't know how it went. Just need to remember which bit these go in. I'm just trying to think. But the other thing that you can do to make it quicker is, so that's the top. And the top has the things in it. Yeah, here you go. So these go in here, like this. Okay. So basically what we did was we put stickers on everything, little bits of masking tape with numbers, and numbered it all up, and that actually made it much quicker.
You're not wiring up all the LEDs.
No, you're not doing that.
Perfect.
So normally when we do this build, we light it all as well with LEDs, and it's just.
And again, that was another one where I was the one that did all the labelling up,
feeding, and then
I'm literally everybody. You just left me to
feed it all through the holes.
Just left me to wire it all up, because I knew what went where. Yeah.
Skip that out of the way, because that's not needed. Now we need to start building up. Okay, this is the top.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. Something has to fit on there. Okay, and then try this one. No, so something has to fit on there. It's got to be one of those. All right.
So it's not that, because they don't, because they're supposed to go higher, aren't they? That.
No. So what goes? Okay, so it might not be that. Might not be the base. Is that the base?
It is the base. I can tell you that is the base.
Right, let's get that out then. So I'll discombobulate that one. Now you can have some fun building the comms tower. So the question is, guys, do we build it with the railway, or do we build it with the comms tower? Because it ends up being too much stuff on the table if we have both. We've learned. And that. I don't think that goes on at all.
Okay. Because that one fits.
Oh, no. I think it goes like that.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, there's no supporting lug. It's just there and whoa, whoa.
That just feels so wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, okay, so at least we now know what.
Just don't knock that over.
I mean, what I would say is the railway is actually one of the quickest things to construct.
Well, I suppose.
When we did, no, just what I'm saying, and it was one of the few things that you can just give somebody to do.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
I mean, this is quite cool though. And it does give a bit of height, and it gives you a nice, what do you call it? It gives you a nice bit of objective to fight over. Yeah. But if we're going to take it, I'm only going to take that bit. I'm not going to take the rest of it.
Well, yeah, and then it's easy to know what you put.
Yeah, and I think because of the amount of figures on the table, we might not need as much terrain. I mean, what do you guys think? Rather than taking all the containers, maybe just take some of these Astronomica node things, because they might look quite good dotted around, you know. Then that gives, without overwhelming it with containers and the railway and the stuff, you know, because nothing sits on the table properly because of the railway and all that kind of thing. So Yeah. Right. Train yard does look great, and what gives more cover, without a doubt, is the pallets. So it kind of doesn't need the railway. Just putting the pallets, the jersey barriers, the you've got all the like the tank traps and things like that.
Yeah.
You've got railings all over the place that people can hide behind. Let's not get all these out right now, but we could decide if we're gonna take.
I always
them.
quite like those.
These, yeah, they're a lovely piece, aren't they? Tesseract Tomb, I think, made these. Well impressed with his stuff. Really, really good. He did the train as well, the locomotive and the wagons and everything. So yeah, he's a good maker. Right, let's get that in there. Get that in there. There we go. Okay, they're all saying railway, Chris. All right, let's get a bit of it out then, shall we? They're all saying railway. Have you not seen the train before, guys? Here we go, railway. Some of it anyway. Yep, here it is.
Yeah, train tracks are at the bottom.
Yep, going for it.
Remember where?
So here's the reactor. You may as well put that down there.
Yeah. Okay. So if you just throw that down, I'll get it put together.
Yeah. And there's this bit. You know the way this is going to go, don't you? Everyone's going to be like, "Yep, just get on with it."
Put everything up.
Put the railway out. It's going to be the one that everyone's going to want.
Yeah.
So here we go. Here's some tracks. Here's some cars. Yeah. So we'll do the railway more over here this time. Normally we put it down that side, but we'll go over here. Do you want to see if we can find the locomotive and a buffer end, and do you want to switch to the camera to?
So I'm just thinking did everybody pack this the way I packed this?
Don't know,
because I can't believe I was the last one to pack it, but it is exactly.
Yeah, he probably is.
Because there's the two buffers.
Okay, so one
they
of
go
those.
at the side.
Yeah. So just switch the camera to
Colour.
So game.
Pardon?
Game. There's room and game. Left top. You've got room and game.
Yeah. Okay. Which one are we going to?
So we want to go to game.
Yeah.
And then you can see overhead look now on the monitor.
Okay.
And so now you can press the zoom 1, which is the green on the right hand side.
Zoom 1.
Yeah, it's on zoom 1. Okay, there you go. So we've got a bit more. So now the guys can see us building the railway.
Right, so you need the locomotive, don't you?
So we definitely want the locomotive. If people don't have the locomotive out, there'll be, I reckon, there'll be trouble.
And the locomotive is the biggest thing.
At the
bottom.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's at the bottom, of course. So let's start putting this on here. This. There we go. Yeah, that one's not in good shape. Is there any more track?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's loads.
Loads of track.
Okay, let's do this then. Locomotive.
Cars.
Yeah. So let's get a few of these on. Rhino.
That one that goes on.
There's that one. So all we need now is loads more track.
Okay.
Or loads more cars in track. If you want to give me cars, that's fine.
There's
track.
and way more track.
Is there any more cars?
Yep, here's the car.
Okay. So
and even more if you want.
Yeah. of the cars. I'll just keep doing this. This doesn't work like this when you've got the, is that the last one?
One more.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like this on the other table because, you know, it's got the tiles on it. So when we set this up on, okay, there you go. Look, Dr. Vesuvius is saying there's something special about having a railway on the War Games table. So there we are. There you go, guys. You've sold it to us. There it is, the railway with the locomotive. Are we on?
No, didn't we leave?
Shot? Are we still in shot? I can't quite see on the monitor.
No, don't think we are actually.
Right. Do you want to just spin us round?
What do you want me to do?
Just press position 1.
Green.
Green 1. There we go. Is that it? Yeah. How about that? And then push down a bit. There you go. So there it is, guys. The railway. How about that?
Because we always like there was one always as a way of getting through, wasn't there?
Yeah. So, bit of an observation here. The comms tower, with 8 people reaching across the table, what do we think is going to happen? It's going to get knocked over. Yeah. He's right. Yeah. They're right. And does the rolling stock move upon the rails? It's all FDM printed. None of the wheels turn. It is what it is. So there it is. We've got you a railway, guys. We're taking the railway.
Yeah.
And obviously the railway's carrying
but you can
highly
but you can actually push it. That was one thing I thought.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's got
don't roll.
highly flammable fuel and all kinds of things. So just wait for the Tyranids to clamber over it and set it off. And then we've got containers that kind of go with it. So when we did our big game, we had these all kind of set up, but I'm not sure if we're going to need all of that, because if you've got that many troops on the board, you're going to run out of places to put the troops, you know. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, it looks like we've reached 9 o'clock. I'm probably going to say that we're okay for Saturday. Yeah. I just need to find the guns. As long as I can find them and I know what kind of box they're in, I think we're okay. Oh, you're missing that from the reactor. Because what I might do is I might just box up what we're taking rather than take like tons and tons and tons of stuff. You know, we don't need to take that much. So yeah, I think we're going to start winding the stream down now. It's been wonderful having everybody chipping in, helping us decide. Thanks for your excitement on the railway. I know you've had a lot of fun setting it up. I think you stuck all the little clips on, didn't you, when we first built the thing? You know, the little these little bits that hold it all together. I think you stuck all those together.
Every single one of them. Yeah.
Every single one of them. Yeah. So yeah, I think we'll take that. We've got enough track to do a double track across part of the board, and it does make it look pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
I agree. That's a bit of a liability. We won't take the comms tower. We'll take that down. There are a few other bits and pieces that we could put over there in terms of guns, but I don't think we need to, because I think there's going to be enough. There's going to be enough stuff in the way. I'd even hazard a guess that the bridge across is a liability as well. I don't know what you guys think of that. So yeah, the double track is good. It doesn't go right across the board. That's the only thing I'd say, but it looks awesome. What I like to do is put the locomotive and say 3 cars on one track, and then 2 cars on the other track,
yeah.
as if it's been shunting them into a siding or something like that. Then we line up a few containers. So I will take the containers. We do have the other bits of scatter terrain. You remember all those barrels and
They're in there.
yeah, all the barrels and containers all on pallets and stuff. So we'll get
painting all those.
painting all those was good fun, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll get those. So yeah, they're saying heck yeah, have the bridge. So
right,
yeah, we'll keep
well,
the
you
bridge
see, I
then.
think again that's one of those that, I mean, there's different ways of it being demolished and everything else, so it's just quite a really interesting sort of thing. And I remember one of the games, didn't you destroy it?
Yeah,
because Richard had so much stuff coming across it, you actually knocked it out yourself.
He knocked it out.
Oh, right.
I had stuff going across it.
Right, okay, yeah, that was, yeah.
And
I just remember that
he knocked it out, and I had to back everything up and go a different way.
Yeah.
And that was that. So yeah, I lost the Land Raider.
Yes.
Into the. He was like, I'll never take the Land Raider out with this gun.
Yeah.
So he just shot the bridge, shot the supports out, and the Land Raider ended up in a great big crater at the bottom of the table. Yeah, it was a good game, that. Yep, they like the bridge, so we'll keep the bridge.
Bridge and train.
We'll get rid of the comms tower. What about the monument? Let's see if we can show you the monument. So I think that will be on 4. Let's have a look. Is it on there? 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here we go. So if we come round a bit further here, so what we've got here is a kind of a monument. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to room, and you can kind of see it just here. Okay. If I was to zoom in on that, there we go, and maybe come down like so. There we go. A bit too far. There it is. And no, wrong way again. Getting used to it still. So it's hard to see against the the rest of the table. If I put that behind it, maybe you can see it a bit clearer what it looks like. So it kind of looks like this. It kind of looks, I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the Albert Memorial in Hyde Park. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not very big. What we've done in previous games is use it as a sort of a point whereby if the Marines hold it, they get a morale bonus because it's the sanctuary or the tomb of one of their heroes or something like that. So do we have that, or do we have something a bit more industrial? I kind of like this because it's a bit smaller. It's got railings around it, and there's a little set of stairs, but essentially it's not too big, and you can get your tank. If they've got tanks, you can get your tanks round it. You know, I'd say it's a good thing to.
I've always felt that I always feel when I see it though, it's one of those things that it was built and everything else was then after the event was then built around it. Yeah. You know, one of those historical things.
Okay, yeah, because it feels a bit twee and out of place, but they never wanted to move it. Yeah.
Sort of like he fell there, and that's where they built his mausoleum. And
right. That's pretty cool. I'd never thought of it like that, but I love that. I love that angle. Okay, guys. So what do we think? Are we going to keep that? Yeah. All right then. Okay. Thanks very much, guys. We're going to say goodbye. One thing I will say is I'm not going to be around next Thursday. We're not going to be broadcasting next Thursday, so sorry about that. You'll have to wait a week, and then we should be back the week after. I've got something else on next week. I'm not going to be able to do this. So with that, we'll say goodbye, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
See you on the battlefield.
Thanks very much, guys. Really, really appreciate your feedback this evening.